Who can put Wrexham on the map. Hi, Louise.
Well, I'm sure that the sun is always shining over Wrexham at the moment, particularly if you're a Ryan Reynolds supporter, but it's not. It's cloudy, and the clouds been thick enough for a little spot of drizzle. Very frustrating, the weather story at the moment, isn't it? But there's a little bit of sunshine to be had today, and with lighter winds, it's probably feeling just that little bit warmer. Best of the sunshine so far, well, that's been through eastern Scotland, northeast England, and also stretching down through the Midlands and just to the north of London. But there's a lot of cloud, and the cloud's been thick enough for some drizzle out to the west, and that's how it's likely to linger, I'm afraid, for much of the afternoon. So for many, it's the wind direction that's the issue. Still a northwesterly across Scotland, a lighter westerly elsewhere, but that's driving in that cloud off the Atlantic, and it means that temperatures the further west you are going to be a little bit more subdued this afternoon. 14 to 19 degrees, perhaps highest values of around 21 or 22 Celsius with the sun. Now through this evening we keep that cloud going, and it'll turn quite misty again along west facing coasts and hills. A little bit more in the way of drizzle to look out for as well. A relatively mild start to Thursday morning, and once again it's going to be a grey one, I'm afraid. It could be some window of finer weather into Northern Ireland and perhaps just into the north of England, ahead of some showery rain that will develop as we go into the afternoon. So it really is going to be a frustrating story once again. 13 to 21 Celsius the high. But it does look likely that Friday will be a slightly quieter day. Yes, there's a weather front waiting in the wings, but the wind direction is going to change. It will revert back to more of a southerly, and so that means with a drier story, a little more sunshine coming through, and a southerly wind direction, so a southerly air source, perhaps a degree or so warmer. Yes, some rain out in the west, so not for all. But if you get the sunshine, you're probably likely to see temperatures peaking at 23 or 24 degrees. That's the mid-70s Fahrenheit. We're tapping into some of the heat then with that southerly direction coming from Europe. Not the extreme heat that we've been telling you about, but certainly for the start of the weekend across eastern England, the warmer russets are likely to linger, and that means temperatures could be up into the mid-20s. It comes with a caveat, just like the weather story has been throughout the week, because a weather front is pushing in, and so that means not for all. There could be a spell of heavy rain out to the west on Saturday. So a bit of mixed fortunes really. Best of the sunshine into the east on Saturday. Thundery outbreaks of rain for the second half of the weekend in particular. Jane.